Good evening and welcome to the DFA Stock Farm Technical Center Division 1 action from Stock Farm tonight, and it's a very beautiful and clear evening where this single-headed match is on tonight. My name is Joseph Fadul, and of course joining me is the one and only Ronnie Costa. Ronnie, good evening. How you doing?
I'm blessed.
Of course, tonight's a big action between the Derby Boys and the All Saints University. That's coming through momentarily at the Stock Farm Technical Center. So big action happening right now, about to get on the way. Of course, the Derby Boys sitting just one before the last in their group, just edging out Valley United. They're only on 3 points for the season, and All Saints University actually on 6 points. So in their league standings based on the Division 1 table for tonight. So we're gonna have a pretty interesting match. Not so much bottom of the table per se, because All Saints is basically borderline in the middle. They're just south of borderline, but you know, Derby Boys, so they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th, 8th, 9th. So 6th and 9th place position teams are playing right now. We're about to play right now at the DFA Technical Center. Division 1 action, Ronnie.
Yes, as I say, the Boyz are out tonight, and they're definitely looking to get a win for this evening, because I think the previous game they had won the previous game.
Yes, they did.
Yes, definitely. So this evening they're looking to see if they can turn the Saints to get a match in tonight. Fado.
So let's see how this action will play out tonight at the Stock Farm Technical Center. We have some very, very, very interesting names coming in from the All Saints University. So please forgive us. We hopefully we won't like they say, butcher their names, but the All Saints University is made up of the students of the All Saints Universities who come from all over the world, and of course a good majority of them actually come from the African continent. So a good number of them. We have the names that go like Lloyd, Segun, Favor, Gerard, Seyon, Will. Well, that's pretty easy. We also have regular names that we know like Samuel and Joseph, and we have Bimbula. That's one of the names, and he's playing tonight on the All Saints team. So that's a few of the names of the starting 11 for All Saints tonight, as we're about to get on the way. Byron Dover, Chauvin Dover, Juwan David, Alejandro Henry, Aiden Dura, Cordell David, Asa Newton, Adriano Dover, Walter Greenaway, Kyle Tuse, and Joel Bonney will be the starting 11 for Derby Boys tonight at the Stock Farm Technical Center. A little bit of drizzle before we start, Ronnie?
Yes, a nice climate for to play a game this evening. A little drizzles coming down there, and it will be good for the players that they'll not be able to get exhausted.
Yes,
this evening.
I know today especially has been a very, very, very hot day. I think today we may have peaked about 34 degrees Celsius today. It was a very, very, very hot day. So at least a little bit of rain tonight, will, cool things down as we are about to get on the way at the Stock Farm Technical Center. Derby Boys and All Saints.
Yes, Father, and we have the likes of referee in the center of the pitch, Morani. And to the right, far right, we have Suarez. And the next linesman will be Clyde.
Yes.
So and the fourth official, no none other than
It's a colleague of ours. We'll get his name momentarily. So we're about to get on the way. Dotting the T's, crossing the I's. Derby Boys in purple, All Saints in blue. So Ronnie, we are all clear. No clash of colors.
No, definitely not.
No clash of colors tonight.
And I have to say the Boyz uniform looking really outstanding. The purple mixed with a light red. Light red. Just waiting on the official but we're still to start the game. The center would be for All Saints United.
Based on the
and we have known All Saints been in the league a very competitive team in the past years. For this year, they have not been playing the way that we know. But as we know, the students change every year. So I think that is one of the issues they have, that as the students migrate and new sets come in, the team sometimes get weaker.
The teams change. Maybe not everybody is or has the sports incline. Maybe they're more academic or book inclined. So maybe that may contribute a bit to it. At certain times, the All Saints, because they as well, they go to school they have exams and assignments.
Yes.
But Ronnie, I see a very strong backline there. It looks like a 5-4-1. Yes. So very strong backline. I'm not sure. Well, I don't want to say I'm not sure what reason for such a heavy backline. Normally I have not seen such a heavy backline in any of the leagues that we have. I know more, you and I, we've done a number of premier, few first divisions. I've done a number of women, but such a strong backline, defensive. Yes, sir.
Well, you have to say tonight the Saints come marching in.
Well, and they're ready to defend.
Yes.
So we're good to go tonight. Waiting. I think Derby Boyz just having a quick final check of the goalkeeper.
And we have some showers of blessing coming down this evening. As referee Morani is signaling to start the game.
In the last game of Derby Boyz, Walter Greenaway played a very crucial role. There we go with Walter Greenaway on the far end, pulling it in for Derby Boyz. All Saints pulling back. Aiden attempting to push through, drives it down for the midfield. First chance for All Saints, had to let it slide through Ronnie.
Yes, you see All Saints having put in the pressure as the game starts on Derby Boyz. And they are a team that known have to be very aggressive. Just a bit of miscommunication between the two players. What you see is so far, All Saints is having the dominant of possession in the game.
Hey, push it off now, push it off.
Goal! Will it slide in? No, it won't. Just edging out a few feet away from goal.
Yes, it was miscommunication between the defender and the goalkeeper.
Bonnie is going to be on the hands of this throw-in. Keeps it in to Dover. That's Adriano Dover to Cordell. A little bit of a mix-up with the foot there. It gets the steal on the number 27. The recoup. Derby Boyz with an attempt. A shot at goal by Walter Greenaway. Straight into the hands of goal.
Yes. It was a nice save by the keeper. In spite the ball was directly to him.
Well, a quick counter coming in from the far end on the left side. He's looking for help. He has one option inside. He's attempting to slide it through to the number 4. Doesn't get through to the number 4. It gets intercepted by the back line, and Adriano Dover will try to push down through to the middle to Kyle, and then Aiden Dura on the left side holds off a little bit. He's under a little bit of pressure and will get the throw in for his team at this time.
And you have to say there's quite a number of Dovers on the pitch for Derby Boyz. But the one we have to be looking at is number 20, which
That's
is
Adriano Dover.
Dover. You may see him as size, but he's a very skillful player.
Yes.
And very agile on the ball. So all Saints have to be looking to shut him down very early.
That's one of my former students at the St. Mary's Academy, and I know even at the academy he was very strong playing his football. Quelling that throw in. High foot there on Kyle Toussaint. No call by the referee. They get the break to the number 24 on the right side. Can he pull it back in time? No, he does not get to pull it back. So it's going to be a goal kick. And so far we've seen just a little bit of intense pressure being added to the Derby boys, Ronnie.
Yes, definitely. All Saints will put a lot of pressure on the Derby boys, and if you can see, they have more possession of the ball as well so far. But we just have to wait and see. The game is very young still, and the team is trying to filter out their game plan.
They're being kept under pressure on the far right side. And All Saints will attempting to push down forward to the left. And they will get the throw in, pushing down on their left.
One thing I just see, All Saints players are very quick. So Derby boys have to be aware of that. I'm not playing too high.
Number 27, Joseph Danso, wasn't able to get to that one. Aiden Dura not able to get to the end of that one. Good run by him.
Yeah, the pass was just a bit too rich for Aiden. Should be a bit more forward.
All Saints playing from the back, attempting to drive it down, and yes, they do. It's going to be a sprint going forward, and it gets cleared by Juan David. Ball still in play. Dover playing it to the center back, attempting to push forward through to the middle. Gets saladed out of his feet. And Ronnie, you were very correct. The All Saints, they have that drive to run, and they can run and sprint forward.
Hey, let's the line up. Hey, you guys can go on the halfway. Let's go.
Yes, definitely. You can see All Saints is into the game. The boys have not settled down into the game as yet. It might take them much more time than they will than All Saints is.
Long attempt by Dover. The same Dover that you mentioned earlier on. Like you said, he has the build. He has a bit of a build.
Yeah, he's a very strong young player. Kick both left and right, and he has a good vision of playing the game.
Toby Boy takes the reset from the back. Long one going forward. There's going to be a sprint to it. Joseph Danso does not keep it in play, but the sprint that he took to it again, you highlighted that point earlier that they are very fast running.
Yes, definitely. While the Derby Boy defense was a bit lackadaisical, you see the guy came from the back, David coming from the back to try to receive that ball, to win that ball. Derby boys definitely have to be aware of the
The referee calls that one. First foul, that's asking the players just to calm down.
Yes, I was a little too aggressive, and definitely the official take full control of it at the same time.
Long push forward, just shy of the 18-yard mark. Pull back a little bit. And Dover using his build to his favor. And they get the escape down through to the middle, a foul.
Yes, Father, one thing I can say is that the All-States team is much faster they're to the ball than the Boyz. They are much faster, even going in offense. But one of the things I observe is that they do not have control of the ball. They are not composed.
I think the strategy so far, they are looking for Joseph Danzo, the number 27, who has been making himself available on the right side, pushing. Just before we get back to that, Kyle Toussaint, a bit of pressure, having to relieve it to Joel. Joel to Adriano. Adriano slips, and you see a push forward again. Alejandro Henry doesn't get to it in time.
Yeah, and you always see that.
But they're looking to get to the number 27, which is Joseph Danzo. He's been dominant on the right side, pushing in a bit. I suspect this is where they may be focusing their attention for a little while until other options, because he's been the main man forward so far for them.
Yes, definitely, and because he's the one you could see that has a lot of speed, moving.
Oh, good turn by Eden, and he goes down. Foul on Sigun Shuaibu. I hope I got the name correct.
One thing the Boyz players have to be aware is that the All-Saints players are very aggressive. They won't pull back easily, so they need to string their passes a bit faster in receiving the ball and moving. If not, it could be a long night here for All-Saints, for the Boyz.
Adriano Dover, whom you spoke of, who you've been speaking of, is going to be on the left foot of this one, trying to get it through, and it slips just a bit wide off the far post. So,
but none of the keepers have been tested per se so far. So, but we have seen mistakes they have made just trying to receive the ball. Father.
Throwing from the far end, coming through, keeps it on the half line, a bit of a pullback, goes out. The Boyz keep possession. Throw in, the Boyz get through. Cordell keeps it on the far end, looking for options, not getting past the All-Saints defensive line there. He counter going forward on the far left side. He keeps it inside. Taking his time with it, gets the slip through inside. It's inside 18. Not yet. Gets tackled out of his feet. Kyle Toussaint making a run for it, attempting to get a steal with the ball. Unsuccessful with the steal. And he goes down.
Yeah, but Fadel, just before you see the captain Dover coming with that.
A bit of foul language on the field there. We see the first yellow being issued to All Saints.
Chauvin are gonna have a long night tonight at the back line there for Derby Boys, because the speed of the All Saints players, the way they have been pressing forward, the passes have just not come through as they wanted to, but definitely if it comes through, it might be a bit trouble for Derby Boys this evening.
Goes long. It's inside. Headed out. Gets a bit of clearance. Finally gets it back down.
Number 16 playing that ball across.
Michael or Juwan David was attempting to keep the ball in play in order to avoid a corner. Couldn't keep it in. All Saints get their first corner of the game and the first corner of the game. Keeps it flat. Thought he would have actually attempted to at least in the middle of the 6-yard line. But he would have at least tried to go up with it. He kept it flat running.
Yes, bringing that ball across flat, hoping that it could get a deflection.
Okay.
So in the corners, sometimes you have your game plan that you bring the ball flat across to see you can get a deflection and someone can just intercept to put in goal. But I say that the likes of William Olo TV running up from there with that height, I was expecting him to bring that ball across to see if he would get a aerial.
It's been All Saints for at least the last close to 2 minutes, and Derby Boys finally take possession. Gerald to Seyon. Back to Gerald. Spreading it to Joseph Danso, the number 27 that we spoke of on the right side. Kyle Toussaint controlled. Asa Adriano in through to the middle. Gets a run through on the far end. It's a right side push. Was attempting to get the cross. Didn't get the cross. Goes down. He was looking for the foul. Referee doesn't give him the foul. Adriano Dover was attempting a pullback. To his detriment, loses possession, and finally some forward clearance, but The referee cited a foul.
Yeah, Walter realized that ball coming in a dangerous area and just hitting it long, but the referee Morani had already called for foul on the player trying to cut across, trying to find his player going through the defense of the Boyz. And it's a foul right now for All Saints, lining up on the 18-yard box to see what could opportunity they could get to go forward.
Inside, headed out. A bit more clearance. Oh, ball gets lost. Almost a bit of danger for them. And it's a good steal. Push forward. Will Kyle Toussaint get to it? He will not get to it, and it gets cleared. Good sprint by Kyle Toussaint. Very good sprint. He actually was able to keep up with the runners.
Yes, exactly. And Kyle Toussaint, the son of one of the legends of Dominican past players, Alan Toussaint.
Ah, okay.
So we know that Kyle came from a football family, and we know that we have seen him play before with the Boyz and know what he is capable of doing. So we expect him this evening to show up for his team, his new team, the Boyz.
Good flick. He's attempting to get to Abimbola. Didn't get to Abimbola. The Boyz need to really clear this one. They're putting themselves in a bit of danger on the back line and putting their goalkeeper under a bit of pressure.
Trying to shadow that ball out there and getting a knock from the back from the All Saints player. William, Michael. So we're looking, so far the game has not settled as we expected to. Two teams trying to find their rhythm. But I'd say All Saints so far the better exchange of possession of the game.
Certainly have been really putting the pressure on Derby Boyz. Oh, there's a good throw right there, and again. I believe that was Danso. Joseph Danso, the number 27. Not sure if it was a slip. Looked like a slip, Ronnie. Yes. He slipped.
There was a little contact, but they get the benefit of the doubt to the defender.
The Boyz attempting to play down through to the middle. A foul sighted.
Hey, be on someone.
David is going to be on the right foot of this one, looking for options. Pressing it long. Gets chipped over. And
yes, then did not get enough contact of that ball to hit it towards goal. And here can the keeper playing that ball short out to the out, number 7, Gerard. Here come All Saints looking to play that ball wide. Nice run down the wing, looking for his player to bring the ball across. Intercepted by Dover. Dover putting some pressure on him right now. Still trying to play that ball short to the byline, trying to bring and intercepted by the defender of the Boyz. Kicking it out for a corner. That was
a foreign.
Yeah. Henry, number 15.
That's a good interception to Kyle. Kyle is going to play one-on-one. He's waiting for help to come through. He gets some help. Slides it past. He was attempting a flick back.
Yes, it was a good hold up by Clyde because there was no player supporting him at the time.
No.
Yeah, and playing that ball a bit forward for his striker.
Asa.
Getting an infringement from the defense of All Saints, getting a foul right now, and we have Dover lined up again, looking to take a long shot about 45 yards out, hoping he'll do better than the previous shot he took at goal. It was a good dummy. They were waiting for Dover and Kyle coming and take that shot, but just way off, not enough direction towards goal. The ball is going wayward, out of touch.
Playing it through to the midfield. Back to Derby Boys. More interception. He's looking for the foul, doesn't get the foul. All Saints chip.
They shadow the ball out of touch for a goal kick.
And for All Saints, gets the cross inside, straight into the goalkeeper. I think he was looking for Gerald on the far end. And Kyle Toussaint gets the steal back, and it's a push with Aiden Dura. It's going to be one-on-one. Gets the fake, and he gets the penalty.
I think it's a foul out, and it was a nice run by Aiden. Taking his man, swerving his man out and getting in between the two defenders to take a shot by the All Saints player, which is number... William. I'm just pulling down Aiden from the back, pulling his jersey from the back and bringing him out, and referee Morani giving him a yellow card for this.
Well, I thought it was a penalty.
Unsportsman conduct.
Okay. We have a second yellow card being issued to the number 4, which
William.
is Will Olotu. Looks like the referee had placed the ball, or the ball was in placement, and Olotu kicked it out, and like you said, Ronnie is unsportsmanlike. So I thought it was a penalty. It's not a penalty.
No, it was out of the 18.
Yes. So I apologize for calling it a penalty, but at least from how I saw it, it looked inside. Dover gets the shot, and it gets deflected off Danso.
And out of touch for a goal kick. It was a very good attempt.
Very good by Dover. Yes, a corner, yes. So Derby Boys pick up a corner. I believe this is the third corner of the game.
Yes, definitely. Also getting 2 corners, and right now Derby Boys getting their first corner.
Number of options inside, a number of tall ones inside. Ball is down. Gets a little bit of clearance. All Saints keep possession. Dover with the intercept. Good push forward by Dover. Some aggressive clearance out. "34 minutes in, approximately there about, as conditions at the Stock Farm Technical Center get increasingly moist, aka the rains. Good sprint forward. It's going to be a good sprint. One-on-one! And he attempts to push it through. It is just west of the far post. And he goes down. So Smith may have straightened himself a bit, Ronnie.
Yeah, I think that was a very good through pass for the player running into the defense of the Boyz. And he just stayed up, but looked like he gets a knock. And he just stayed up because he came from the back and bypassed the defenders and just rushed the shot there towards goal. And like I said, the All-Stars players are much faster than the Boyz players, but they do not have composure going forward.
All Saints really have been putting Derby Boys under pressure, putting themselves under more pressure at this time, Ronnie.
Yeah, well, we know All Saints is a team that always put pressure. You'll not let you just pass. They will not give you the opportunity to just pass by easily.
All Saints from the far end, attempting a cross from the left to right, and that's referee has deemed it a
The referee Morani said is as they said in football, when the referee is wrong, the referee.
Yeah. Keeps it short. Hovers it in. Ball still down. Danso! Oh, what? That's a wasted shot by Danso. I'm not sure why he chose that option going up, Ronnie.
Yeah, well, definitely. Danzo, that should be a goal, definitely for All Saints. But Danzo rushed his shot where he had no player close to him, and there was not even one player on rushing towards him, and just take a shot with way above the goal, even clearing the fence.
Danso once again attempting to redeem himself. And Michael Opara, the number 16, not being able to get to it. Stringing a few passes on the far left side, driving it down the line and sends it out. Derby Boys pick up a throw in from the far end of the field. Dover keeps it with him, looking for options to push forward, putting themselves under a bit of pressure. I think by now they really should have sent it forward. Derby Boys, a allowing All Saints to put them under pressure. There we go again, and the offside flag saves Derby Boy from that drive by All Saints.
Yes, the guy, the unrushing midfielder were way ahead of the Boys defense, exactly being outside. And even if the shot was a wayward shot, as I said, there's no composure kicking towards goal for the All Saints United players.
Dover. Oh, there's a good through to Aiden. He was all alone. I thought at least Kyle Tuse may have rushed forward, but it's a quick counter with Danso. And Danso was trying to get for it. Back to Danso. It's a mistake. And again, the offside flag goes up. Danso would have benefited from that string pass mistake by Derby Boys there, and he turned around. He looked a bit disappointed.
Yeah, but I think there was an error in because the player continued making the run, which was in the offside position, but the ball rebound on one of the Derby Boys player going back to him, and the linesman called it offside.
Here we go, Derby Boys shot at opportunity. Walter Greenaway.
Yeah, I think Walter Greenaway showed good composure there and good strength in going forward and taking and knowing that the All Saints play are very strong players and have quite a bit of speed. But the shot at the end was not what I think Walter was expecting to do towards goal.
I thought, Ronnie, I really thought he probably would have stayed with it. And the offside flag goes up again. So far, 3 chances, and offside has actually, for want of a better way of saying it, saved the Derby Boys from any attacks. I thought the attempt by Walter in the last play, I really thought he probably would have just held on maybe about 1 or 2 more seconds more.
Yeah, I'm definitely Fado, but unfortunately, at the heat of the game, sometimes it's not that you progress to do, but it comes out like that, not having the composure. Nice overhead.
Aiden, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and it's a sprint, keeps it in. Oh, and he's going to be tackled. Oh, the ball is going to be played out. You really have to give and applaud the sprinting capabilities of All Saints.
Yes, their transition from offense to defense is very good because they have a lot of fast players getting back there in time. Because that overhead, that backhead there from Clyde going for Aiden coming from the left wing, getting in, which was a bad control by Aiden in going forward, but nevertheless, getting into a corner for them. That would be their second corner in the game.
40 or 42 minutes in or thereabouts. Still 0-0 at the Stockton Technical Center. Derby Boys and All Saints, 6th and 9th place teams in their groups. Over inside. It's down. Got a slight edge of a head, slight clearance. It's going to be a goal kick for Derby Boys.
See our positioning for build up.
Derby Boys got the throw in. Still were not able to hold on to it. Gets a slip. Pressure mounting from the far left. Now it's inside 18. Gets a bit of a clearance. All Saints hold on. Michael gets the flick. And the offside flag goes up once again.
Yes, the Austin player is trying to play that ball through, hoping that was a foul. The ball touched the hand of Shekwandova, but it was an offside. He been in an offside position receiving that ball.
Good steal by Aiden. Kyle, one-on-one. And it's Kyle Toussaint gets the last touch. He got a little bit of a nudge. And unfortunately, he just had to let the ball just roll out.
Yeah, but it's a good opportunity for Kyle going forward. But so somehow I feel there will be some fear, seeing two of the All Saints players on rushing towards him and getting a little knock from the defender and ball going out from his foot for a goal kick. Yes.
You see Dover getting a yellow card. I think may have used his build a bit too much.
Yeah, that was too much force in trying to gain the ball. And referee Moran is stepping his authority and giving a yellow card there, getting the game under control as early as possible.
So a red is going to be issued, or a second yellow.
Here we have number 6 for
All Saints. That's Segun Shuaibu.
might be getting a second yellow card.
So right now, if I am not mistaken, based on our time, we are 45 plus 2 at this time. So we are at the mercy of referee until halftime. Long one. It's up. Finally comes down. Henry for Derby Boys clears it.
One thing I believe Derby Boys should be concentrating on. They are not faster than the players of All Saints United, and they are still trying to play on the same line with them. I would suggest that they move into space to receive and then take them on instead of staying directly by them. And when the ball go through the lines of the defense, they are much faster than them. There's no chance they're gonna get the ball. But if they play off the player and their unrushing player will make the run through, it will be a better opportunity for them. So I think that's one of the things the coach may have to look into the second half.
So we have the halftime whistle being blown at the Stock Farm Technical Center. So far it's 0-0, 0-0 at the Stock Farm Technical Center. Derby Boys and All Saints in Division 1 action. We'll be back in 15 minutes right here. as we are about to get on the way at the Stock Farm Technical Center. Favor Abidol will be coming in as the fresh foot for All Saints. As play has resumed in this nil encounter so far at the Stock Farm Technical Center between the Derby Boys and All Saints. Running way back at Stock Farm.
Yes, definitely. And the game have started with the same intensity, with All Saints being aggressive within the game. And also the boys have made some changes. We'll bring it to you soon. I see young McDonald. Derek McDonald is in on the ball right now.
That's a good intercept down through the middle. Cordell presses to Asa. Cordell pulling it a bit tight to the chest. Ooh. All Saints get the through, and it's offside.
Yes. Definitely was in an offside position. This player is a very fast player, but he's not looked at the line as to where the defense is and just choose to just run forward by not watching where the defense of the All Saints players are. It have happened in the first half, and it continues to happen in the second half.
Well, I will attempt to pronounce his name, Donald Jayola. We saw him in the first half giving a number of assists on the left side. He's still on the left side. A little bit of tension in the middle.
Yeah, and we have, as we were saying earlier, we have Derek McDonald coming in to the game for Issa Newton. That's one of the subs for the B-Boys. And the B-Boys here making another sub, number 11.
Preston Have.
Going in for number 19, which is
Asa Newton.
Yes. So the B-Boys have made some changes, trying to get their rhythm, trying to see if they could salvage a point this evening to bring them higher up on the table.
Long press in. Good sprint on the far end. Aiden pulls back a little bit. Was attempting to get through. Oh, and yes. Okay, no. Kyle Del Sol. A bit heavy with his foot on that attempt.
Yes, but kind of enough time to compose himself and turn on the ball again to him, not watching as to where he be on the pitch. That they could have used that advantage.
There's a good counter coming forward, and he goes down. Ball stays in play. Yeah. That's a Favor. I will not attempt to call his surname. It's a rather long surname. Osamwem Wenze. I hope I got it correct.
Yeah, but Joe, it was a timing tackle by Joel, preventing the player to proceed towards goal.
Saints playing it down free to the middle. Gets it to Donald.
Yeah.
And offside again. He's been really sprinting.
Yes, because of his speed is very aggressive, wanting to always go forward, but he's not watching the line of the defense before he runs.
Bring away to Alejandro, and it gets intercepted down through to the middle. All Saints playing it down through to the middle. They are onside still, puts the defender under some pressure. As Joel Bonny put him under a little bit of pressure.
Yes, and I feel that is Joseph, number 27, for All Saints. Continue to pursue going forward. But I have to say, the boy having a little more control in the center of the midfield, having much of an experienced player like Derek McDonald in the center of the pitch.
Good clearance by Derby Boys attempting to push forward. Walter spreads it down for the middle, gets the cross inside, and
yeah, Derek just trying to find his striker.
Preston have
running forward, but not being able to go through. Here comes All Saints trying to get it on the attack once again.
Walter. Yes.
It was a very good attempt by Walter, but it's just a little too much weight on the pass. Trying to find his striker running forward.
He's looking for number 11 again, Preston. Preston seems to be the man, at least so far in the second half, that Derby Boys are pushing forward, or at least looking for him forward.
Yes, Preston was the fresh legs that come into the game, and you could see, well, he's a player very mobile, trying to get himself within the pockets to receive the ball.
Oh, good string of play by All Saints, spreading it right, but in the end losing out. Very good string, a few flicks off the heel. The Boys pick up possession. They're under a bit of pressure on the far left side.
Yes, Fado, as you observe that All Saints are having much more possession. Their strings of passes are 3 and 4 before they look to go forward, or compared to the Boys who are looking for the players to carry the ball. Yeah.
I thought Walter may have at least attempted. He's going to take the run. He won't get to the run. That's Donald Jayola.
Yeah, it was a good recovery there from number 16.
Michael Opara.
Relax and make your decision. Relax. Take the best decision.
Good slide through by the number 30, Sayin. Walter gets the
nice
throw.
Nice pass with for Kyle going forward.
They're knocking on the door, Derby Boys. I think they seem to, like you said, play from just behind the back line of All Saints and then make the run with it going forward. They're not pushing too forward. They're because they know they cannot catch up. That's a good throw. Doesn't keep possession. Walter from the right gets headed out. Keeps him under a bit of pressure. Gets attempting to get the through, doesn't get through.
Yeah, but
Good string. Siobhan inside. It's a long one.
yeah, trying to find the know I should play on the left side, but the ball was just too wide of the play going out. But just before that, you had McDonald having the ball, trying to find his player on the right side. We had two players being Clay Eden and Issa being on the left side.
Good pressure inside. Gets blocked. Holds onto the ball. It's gonna be one-on-one shots. Oh! The crossbar saves him. Gets the save. Walter coming in from the right. Attempting to flick it in. Preston and loses. Not much of a clearance there. And it's a very quick counter. Donald from the left. And gets straight into the feet of the Derby Boys backline.
I definitely thought it would be a goal, but it was a good recovery from the defender coming back, which is number 6 for Derby Boy. Number 5 for Derby Boy with
Cordell David.
Yes, had him not been in the center there were free and rushing players for the Derby Boys getting all Cincinnati United getting in there to receive that pass.
Preston gets the through to Kyle. It's going to be offside.
Yes, from where I think even before the ball was passed, Kyle was in an offside position. So the players need to know their awareness of where they are on the pitch before they make the run, just as the Austin's players are doing. Offside, player being in an offside position again.
Yes.
Yes.
That was very clear. It's the number 5, Donald Jayola. Long one inside to Kyle. Flicks it in. Back to Kyle. And a complete miss by Kyle Toussaint.
Yeah, and Kyle have been getting the opportunities so far. The game, like right now, the game is it's opening up for both teams, and Kyle is getting the better chances of the both teams, and he had to convert for his team.
A very good opportunity for him to convert as an attempt at a quick counter from the far right side for All Saints. Flick it inside, or an attempt to flick it inside, and it actually goes out of. Is it
out
a
of
corner?
touch? Yes, it's a corner.
It's a corner.
Hey, 2 man running on the post in the box free, yeah? When you want free in the center, the penalty box.
Side, it's down. Still not enough clearance. Flick it into number 8. That's Bimbola. On the near side. And just goes over with that attempt, Ronnie.
Yes, but I have to say, number 2, Joel Bonny has been doing a tremendous job on the right side on the left side for Derby Boys, trying to keep number 27 Danso at bay at all times. Yeah, Kaya trying to put some pressure on the defense of the All Saints players. While All Saints, Derby Boys are getting a better of chances to convert.
Looks like we have a substitution coming in. The number 11, Ogunleye, will be coming in for the number 7, Gerald. So Ogunleye will be coming in for Gerald. And Ogunleye, well, Ogunleye Samson. I think I'll just call him Samson. Ooh. He held back a little bit, Kyle.
Yes.
I thought he probably should have pushed.
Yes, if you could see, Kyle was a little too flat-footed, so there's no way he could be able to make that step to receive the ball. But nevertheless, it's a corner for them, hoping that they could make something good out of it. Young McDonald crossing within the ball, missing.
All Saints, a very quick counter, attempted to flick it.
Push them up! That's it, drop! What's up, why?
Here come Derby Boys trying to build from the back, patience.
Walter losing his chance. 1-on-1 inside. And the offside saves Derby Boys.
Yes, Derby Boys right now is trying to hold their line and play a outside position, seeing that the outside player is very aggressive, running even before they receive the ball. So that's one of the strategies the coach might be using in the second half, in trying to hold that line to get them at bay.
Cordell to Walter, playing it down through to the middle. Misses. Opportunity for number 10. 1-on-1. And it comes in for a throw-in.
Yes, very good timing tackle there. Keeping the player at bay, not allowing him to go through to get a shot. And ball hitting his foot, going out for a corner. But nevertheless, kind of gotten the better of the both teams, getting that shot at goal and hitting the bar and coming back out. As I say, the bar is the goalkeeper best friend.
Yes.
Saving that was saved him by the ball not being in the net. And Derby Boys having another man warmed up to get into the game.
Jeremiah Henry is prepping up for Derby Boys to come on. We'll see momentarily who will he be replacing. So Alejandro Henry will be coming down. And Jeremiah Henry, one Henry for another. That's the swap of the Henrys. So Alejandro comes down and Jeremiah comes in for Derby Boys.
Yeah, when you look like Derby Boys is a family team. You have three Dovers, the coach of the Derby Boys is a Dover, and then you have two other Dovers being on the pitch, and I know you have two Henrys.
Two Henrys,
one
yes.
replacing the other. So
You also
there should be some strong chemistry of siblings.
You also have two Davids as well, Juwan David and Cordell David. Strings it through to the middle, spreads it right. It's going to be a run at the side nets.
And that's the speed of the All Saints player. The ball have played forward and he came from the back and still end up getting a shot at goal, going to the side nettings of
the goal.
Derby Boys.
Freshman inside. Jeremiah goes down. Gets his first touch on the ball. Del Sol looking for Jeremiah to push forward. Gets the flick. Jeremiah still on. Doesn't hold on, and bit of a poor control by Jeremiah. All Saints get the recovery. Playing it to Will. And
yes, the defenders making the safest of pass out. Hitting that ball out of touch. Safeguarding his defense in control right now, Derby Boys.
Attempting to pull back on his heel, loses possession. A good shadow by Will.
You can hear the coach of Derby Boys calling his players to play a little more aggressive. They are looking to relax, while the All Saints players are pushing and shoving themselves to regain the ball. It's a throw for All Saints. Players trying to clear that ball down, but end up going for a throw. Get All Saints number. William trying to give a throw, returning pass back to William. William trying to beat his man, getting that ball out.
Give them option in the box, enter the box.
Number 11.
Looking for options inside. Shots at. The keeper gets the last touch.
Yes, but you could see the keeper was not comfortable in holding the ball, and for the longer part of the game, the both keepers, you could see they are shaky. Cross coming directly back to the player that took the corner, bringing it back in, head it out. Kyle's on the ball, looking at bad pass from Kyle, trying to find his man going forward. All since he's back in control. Ball going out for a corner, through for the Boyz. The Boyz need to string some passes instead of trying to run with the All Saints players, which are much faster than them.
They're not being able to also push the ball forward. The passes have just been intercepted, just like how we've seen. Preston gets a foul.
And it looks like the Boyz is about to make another sub, bringing in Marvin Bertrand. It's a foul for the All Saints. Taking a long shot towards goal, about 40 yards out, and just going out of bound for a goal kick for the Boyz.
Too many Boyz players have been sort of huddled together. They've not been spreading themselves out too much. Again, you have coming in together again. Oh, that's a good attempt. Cordell gets the cross from right to left. It's going to be one-on-one. Is it going to be shots? Oh! And he beats himself. He got a wonderful one-on-one opportunity. Almost played it into the keeper's hand. Or played it basically into the keeper.
I have to say that was a marvelous pass. I don't think Aiden will want anything. It was a wonderful pass by Cordell David. Bringing that ball across and Aiden being there, he alone to bring his team up 1-0. And just rolling that ball directly into the hands of the keeper. And
Aiden Durant has been substituted for Derby Boyz. And the number 9, Marvin Bertrand, comes on.
Yeah, Aiden scored that goal. I think the coach should have think twice of bringing him in.
It looks like he was already preparing him because the substitution came in almost immediately after the chance was taken. Oh, good steal. Kyle attempting to penetrate down through to the center and runs into the defender for All Saints. It's 0-0. Derby Boyz and All Saints.
Still in the battle, trying to find their way of scoring the first goal.
Who will be the first goal scorer? Your guess is as good as mine. Long push forward. Plays into midfield. From left to right, and it gets cleared.
Yeah, I seen the boy trying to string some passes with the fresh legs of Bertrand coming in.
Going to go along with it. No, he won't. He's under a bit of pressure and it gets stolen from in between his legs, only to get recovered. It's going to be a run for the ball. And so, oh, that was a poor clearance by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, initially I think he was trying to play the ball down the line for his right back. But there was also a Russian player trying to put some pressure.
Greenaway will be throwing in, looking for options. Keeps it on the line to Jeremiah. Jeremiah goes down, collects the foul.
One thing I'm fiddle about the Austrians players in running side to side of them, if you do not get the advantage going forward, they're gonna bring you down. They're not gonna let you run with that ball towards the goal. Definitely will foul you. You have Jovan David at the back. And the ball, we're looking to give a long cross. As you can see, much of the Derby Boy players are in the box. Maybe trying to see if they could get an aerial pass to maybe flick or to get a ball to get a shot at goal.
I suspect he's aiming for the penalty area. Either aerial or try to at least bring it down in there.
Nice. Handball by McDonald. Also, this come trying to beat his man, trying to find number 27.
And so,
Bring it across, trying to find his man. Ooh. A very good attempt. No. Nice strings of passes there by all Saints. And here it goes again. Building up very good, Fadl, but the number
11.
Number 18.
That's a favor.
Yes,
Favor.
Favor is forever been outside from the beginning of the game. And not just watch. You just look to pursue forward and not watching the line of the defense. I think he's a little too anxious going forward. As he just be as his coach called him to have a little more patience in going forward. He will definitely get the opportunity to maybe score to bring the ball across for the All Saints.
Long one into midfield. It's going to be played still down from midfield. Attempting to flick it. Doesn't get the flick of it.
Yes, Father. As I was saying, is that the Derby Boy players are not looking to pass the ball. They are looking to, it's like you're playing a game and dribbling to score. They're not looking to
That's a good throw on the offside
yes.
flag. He
Derek
realized
was,
it.
yes, Derek was definitely outside. McDonald was definitely outside. He alone was at the back there. Not one player for the All Saints team was close to him. But as I was saying, Derby Boys need to string more passes into the game in order to get opportunities, because the strategy they're trying to use by just taking the ball to run, and the All Saints players are already much faster than them, it will not work compared to the All Saints players at stringing their passes. And when they get to the finishing phase of the game, they are always in the offside position.
Yes. That's been their maybe not a mistake, but that's been where they have encountered the errors tonight. Big throw in from All Saints.
All Saints an opportunity. Bringing it back.
Oh, what an opportunity that would have been from the right side, pushing into left, still in, attempting to drive it down through to the middle. That's the number 8. That's Abim Bola. I think that's one of the more hazardous threats that Derby Boys has faced in the last few moments.
Yes, I have to say the number 27 from the beginning of the game, Joseph Danso, have been making some relentless runs going forward, and have been most of his runs have been very dangerous. So he's just taking his time trying to bring the ball across and kick it out of play. But we have to be seeing number 27, Danso,
yes,
having a very good game. He has got a lot of opportunities to go down on that right side. Although there's defender for Derby Boys, Joel Bonnie, have been keeping him at bay, but there are times you got Kyle getting an opportunity. Here alone, Kyle is on the ball, trying to beat his man, swerve him once, serve him twice, taking a shot wide. And that was a clear opportunity for Derby Boys to go up 1-0. But Kyle somehow is trying too much, where he have an on-rushing player coming from the left side. He could just pass the ball easily towards Toby. But I guess he wanted to be the hero of the night. That's the first time for the night that All Saints defense were way out of position. Nice overhead pass for All Saints. Striker rushing, but it was a very good defending here by Siobhan David. To kick that ball out. Corner again for All Saints. All Saints are having getting much of the betterment of the game in the second half with corner kicks, but yet to convert.
Options inside, a bit of danger.
Player
Attempting
trying to
to
find
turn.
his foot to take a shot, missing, and you can hear the screams of the All Saints. All Saints on the ball once again. Take a shot, and wide once again. Swerving through the defense of the Derby Boys players and hitting that ball wide from the goal. It was once again, I think it was Danso trying to weave his way.
So I believe Dalton Clement has just come in. Keeps it down. Finally gets it down. Only to lose possession. Good turn.
Yes, I feel that's gentleman conduct of the game. Player foul the defender Javon Dover, and seeing that the official call the foul, just kick the ball away. I think yeah, all Saints players are very aggressive, not just into the game physical, but when it comes for the discipline on the pitch, to respect the call of the official.
Long one push forward. Good turn. Oh, looks for the flick at the back of him. Good intercept on the far end. So we boys hold on. They hold on to it. And Joel was attempting to drive through, wasn't getting through. The B-boys once again. They are keeping the pressure on All Saints, and All Saints have reversed the pressure onto them. Finally gets cleared away. Only as far as midfield to Ayoe. Ayoe to Will. He's under a bit of pressure. Still holds on. Flicks it into the middle. Danso on the right side. Shot! What an attempt by Danso. Held on to the pressure on the right side and was attempting to put it on in between that gap on the far post of the far post side. Only went to the side.
Yeah, but I'll say it again. Fado, there's no composure when reached in the 18-yard box or just outside the 18 for the All Saints players. They rush. They always look to rush their passes.
The B-boys. Long one inside to Jeremiah. And the keeper comes out. He's looking for Will. Onto the left. Gets one in. And it gets cleared away. Quick counter by Derby Boyz. He's looking for options inside. Pushes through. Lloyd
Nice
goal.
long shot. Keeper being out of the goal, players trying to compose himself and hit a long shot from outside to see if he could convert. But the Derby Boy players are very much are too slow towards the ball. With the already All Saints players are very much more aggressive going for the ball. Even in the offense, as I was saying, Derek receiving that ball, they take so much time to turn with the ball. Let the player come from the back to try to intercept the ball. As a result, going for a corner for them. Let's see if they could bring in that ball and make a good use of that corner.
3 minutes of added time inside. Will. Back to Will on the left side. He's on his own. Walter will challenge him. He beats Walter. Beats one. Gets to the number 10. The number 11. That's Samson. Completely wide with that shot, Samson.
Yes, yeah, you can see the players, the All-Star players are appealing for a penalty.
That's a good throw.
Onside, receiving that ball, trying to bring it in for his player. Bad decision. He had a player on the top of the 6-yard box where he could play. He tried to bring the ball square across for William, where he could just bring it in for the player on top of the 6-yard box. A better opportunity for him where he can see goal to take a shot final.
Joel was perfectly positioned to block him. Keep it short. So as the 3 minutes of added time wind down.
Yes, Father definitely it looks like that game will go to a draw this evening. So anything could happen.
Opportunity inside. All Saints. Will with a shot. Completely off.
Here comes Derek here alone. He's on the outside. Putting pressure, Derek. Good defending by the keeper there in one-on-one. But I think Derby Boyz do not want to get a point this evening. They don't want to win this game because you had Derek here alone on the half, receiving that ball going towards the keeper, a Russian keeper coming towards him, and there was no way Derek could elude himself from the keeper, and the keeper intercepting that ball to go to one of the unrushing Derby Boy player, and still could not get that ball at the back of the net.
I think this chance, Ronnie, may have been probably the best chance for them tonight to have put probably the winning goal in. Options inside, keeps it down, shot at target, just to the side of the goal.
Yes, there was another clear opportunity here once again for the unrushing player trying to hit that shot, but looking for power instead of direction. Well, we have to say it was a well-fought game by both teams, but Derby Boy getting the better of chances and not capitalizing on it. And for the who would you give the man of the match this season?
Number of options, at least from a Derby Boys standpoint, I would definitely give Kyle Toussaint, I'll give him some praise, at least for his efforts pushing forward for Derby Boys. From All Saints, must say Danzo, the number 27.
Yes.
He was
yes.
really pushing on the right side. He had a number of opportunities as well. At least these two for me would be, a toss.
Yeah, well,
It'd be a
definitely.
toss
I would
between
give,
the two.
I'd give Danzo the advantage over Kyle because not just he getting the opportunity, Danzo have been running relentlessly from since the game started, and also he was looking to he tried setting up all his players on a number of occasions, and they not capitalizing on the opportunities he had given them.
It's true. All right, so that's it from the Stock Farm Technical Center. Thank you very much for joining us. I believe tomorrow night we have one game tomorrow from the Stock Farm Technical Center right here. Let me give you so it's going to be Baffin State versus Police. Baffin State, top of the table, Baffin State, they are going to be coming up against the Police tomorrow night. Sights and sounds provided by the wonderful folks from Stream Genius. Ronnie, a pleasure as always, and good night to you on the DFA channel.